Geminis, welcome to your reading for the month of May 2020. So let us begin your reading and let us see what the stars, what the planets and what the cards have in store for you. So the first very important planetary movement which is going to happen on 5th of May, when Mars is actually going to enter Aquarius, which is your 9th house. Now Mars entered Capricorn, which was your 8th house, which is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is already present there. It entered Capricorn on 22nd of March. So 22nd of March, ever since, everything, globally the rule went over into the hands of government, higher authorities and medical personnel, and ever since then everybody in India has been in a lockdown state. So hopefully with this movement of 5th of May, when Mars is going to enter into Aquarius, which is a very revolutionary sign, there is going to be some relief in the lockdown situation. And the 9th of May, then we have Mercury, which is your ruling planet, moves into Taurus. Mercury currently is in Aries, which is your 11th house, and 11th house is the house of profit. But when it will move into the 12th house, then it means a lot of expenses can be there. And of course expenses mean that income would definitely have to be there, so that you can substantiate that expenditure which is happening. Then on 10th of May, Moon is entering into Sagittarius, which is your 7th house, and this is forming a kind of Kal Sarp dosh for 2 to 3 days. So just take care around 10th to 13th, because we have immediately after 10th we have 3 planets which are going to go retrograde, one after the other. The foremost planet which is going retrograde on 11th of May is Saturn. Now Saturn is the planet of karma. It is the planet of work, justice, and it is placed in your 8th house, and hence you would have found obstacles and things like that happening. But never mind, Saturn is going retrograde on 11th of May. Then you have 13th of May, we have Venus going retrograde. Now Venus is in your 12th house, so Venus and Mercury both in your 12th house. And then on 13th of May, we have 15th of May, we have Jupiter going retrograde. So 3 planets one after the other. First is 11th on Saturn going retrograde. Then we have 13th Venus going retrograde, and 15th we have Jupiter going retrograde. And before that, in the middle of all this, we have Sun is going to enter Taurus, which is your 12th house. So suddenly the focus is going to be on expenditure, and expenditure means that income is going to be there for sure. Then on 21st of May, we have a very beautiful conjunction happening between Mercury and Venus in Taurus. They are very close together, so that means some kind of luxury investment could be there from your end. And it all depends upon how Mercury is placed in your chart. If Mercury is placed good in your chart, then it is going to give you a lot of benefit. Then 25th of May, Mercury is going to enter your own sign, and it is going to be a time of you to rise and shine, a lovely time. You are going to be very, very communicative and very, very perceptive, and you would have the ability to earn money the way you want to. So now let's see what the cards have in store for you. So the first card that we have for you here is the King of Pentacles. Now this is a court card. So as many times earlier I have said that court cards are actual people around you. So this represents a person who is a businessman, who is a strong businessman, who is a compassionate and a kind person. This could be your friend, your maybe father figure also. And this also represents that this person could be associated with the pharmaceutical industry in some way. Maybe he could be a manufacturer of the medicine, or he could be a chemist, a trader, or he could be in the marketing, or he could be in any way associated with the medicine industry. Now this person is a person who will help you out if you are stuck up in the first week of May. And apart from that, if there is no such person, or the situation is not like that where you're stuck up, then this card represents a situation whose outcome is going to be very, very positive and beneficial for you. Then in the second week, we have the Tower. So this implies that there is some major transformation happening in your life, something which is going to literally shake up I believe all of us are quite shook up by now, but still there is something which is going to change your perspective about life and about yourself. So take care there, guys. And this is like this is destined by the universe. This is a major arcana card, so there is no coming out of it. This is gonna happen. Then in the third week we have for you the Queen of Wands. So this card shows, as you can see, this card shows that this is a lady who is maybe a fire sign, maybe a Leo or a Aries, and this lady is very strong and intuitive. Maybe she's a businesswoman, maybe she's head of some the institute from which you are planning to take loan or something, and this lady is the one who's going to help you out right now. In case there is no such person around you, then this card represents that you need to take action right now. You need to take action right now. Whatever your business is, convert it into online, so that, because online is the only way to go out right now. Then in the fourth week we have the Six of Pentacles. Now this implies that if you had applied for some loan from some institution, you can get it. Also this implies that some of you could be helping out others monetarily, or maybe even by giving time to others to understand what their issue is also a way of helping out. So if you are being helped out by the universe, you need to further help out by giving charity. In the last week we have for you the Nine of Cups. Now this card represents wish fulfillment card, we call it. You can see this man is merry and there are 9 cups. So cups represent emotions, 9 is the end of numerological cycle. So this card represents a very, very happy time for you. Whatever you have wished is going to come to fruition in this last week of May. And as I said, on 21st of May we have Mercury and Venus both coming together. As I said, that Mercury and Venus are going to come together on 21st of May, and they are going to be very, very close. They are going to be just like this, at the same angle they are going to be located, and it is a time when you might invest in some luxury investment. So beautiful time. And now let us see what the fairies have to say to you. So the fairies say that travel. So although it is a bit shocking that in these times travel, but yes, the card says that some kind of travel that you do is going to change your life in positive ways. So everything is going to be good. So here's wishing you that the upcoming month is going to fill your life with a lot of positive energy, and even that the change that it brings is going to be positive for you. Do remember to like, to subscribe to our channel, and in case you want more consultation, you can definitely connect with us on a Facebook page or an Instagram page. And till the time we meet again, this is me saying namaste.